fellow Flosstubers, it's Patty here with episode 63. Today is July 1st, 2019. On today's show, I have works in progress, I have some purchases, gifts, and whatever else crosses my mind. So sit back and relax, grab your beverage of choice, water for me today, your craft of choice, and let's chat. How was everybody's week last week? Mine was a little up and a little down. Wednesday, the hubby boarded an airplane, flew to Denver, landed in Denver, took a bus for an hour, checked into the hotel, walked across the street, and had 2 days worth of classes to take. So he flew back on Friday. He did get to go to a baseball game, and he rode in a party bus. So he had a lot of fun, and it was very informative for him. Thursday, I was here, and I went over to see my grandmother because they were moving her into another level of care at the nursing facility. So I emptied her drawers that she doesn't use anymore, and I took her clothes that she doesn't wear anymore and wouldn't fit in that new room. So yeah, I have all of the toiletries and things that she had stockpiled. So when she needs something, I can take it over to her. On Friday, I had little man. We had a really great day. We were able to go outside for a little while. It was actually halfway decent. The smoke wasn't as thick. On Saturday, there was a level 3 evacuation. So level 1 is ready, level 2 is set, and level 3 is go. So there were some people out in the outskirts of town that were told to evacuate completely, and they sent up shelters in a middle school in town, plus at the fairgrounds they said you could put your pets. So I'm not sure what happened with that. I haven't heard. But on Sunday, it started to rain, thank goodness, and it rained for quite a while. So hopefully the rain will help those people in the fire zone. Yeah. So that was about it for the chatter. Shall we get on with the stitching? I think so. And sorry for the glare that time. Woo! So, Mira Monday, of course, is Lady of the Flag by Mirabilia. I am working on 32 count preamble. I use this for the Magical School of the School of Magical Stitches and Literature. Oh my word. Sorry guys, but I'm not redoing this. So, I got to the bottom of her dress and started the banner on the bottom. So that is where I'm at. I also did some more fill-in. I'm going to move back over to this. I'm going to move back over to this side of the dress and work on that this week. Okay, I am really enjoying stitching this, but I really want it to be done soon. Soon. Okay, and then on Tuesday, I stitched on Wisteria, which is a Nora Corbett, and it is on 32 count Morris Blue by Wisteria. So this is what she will look like. And I worked on her for 2 days because I was feeling like I needed to do more than just one day. And I got the front part of her dress done. I'll just have to add her leg. And then I've got a whole bunch of the back of the dress done. I do have some more fill-in. But yeah, look at her. She is coming along really great. And if I'm lucky, I might have 2 finishes in July. Wouldn't that be awesome? I think so. I think it would be so great to get that done in July. So Thursday, I had the plans of sitting in my pajamas all day and stitching the day away, but of course I was doing stuff with my grandmother. So I worked on my Mirabilia Petal Fairy, and I didn't get a whole lot done on this one. This is a 28 count toasted almond. But I started blocking in some more of the petal. So there we go. And I'm kind of color completing this, kind of. So, yeah. Friday, I did not stitch a stitch. The little man will let me knit sometimes. Sometimes he wants to play with the yarn, so I'll have to put the knitting away. Or he wants me to play with him, so I'll have to put the knitting away. But for the most part, I can knit. And I can definitely knit while he's napping if I'm not napping. And I was able to go to sleep early enough Thursday night that I didn't need a nap. So, or get like a half an hour nap. So Saturday, I decided to work on Mummy's Moonlight Cafe by Praiseworthy Stitches. And I am stitching this with my own color conversion. Trying to stay as close to the colors that were called for. But, yeah. I completed page 1, page 2, and page 3 except for the French knots for the eyes and the Smyrna crosses. But, and then I'm working on page 4 right now. This is page 4 over here. So that's where I'm at. And I am really enjoying this when I get it out. Now that I've decided to do page by page. Before I was jumping around, and I'm not going to do that anymore. Page by page works for me. And this is 28 count Haunted by Picture Belfast. Haunted Belfast by Picture This Plus. And then Sunday, I was going to stitch a lot, but we started rearranging the basement, getting some of the things moved around. So I didn't get a lot of stitching time done, but I did work on Santa of the Forest by Lavender and Lace. And this is 32 count natural by MCG Textiles. So I just worked this and like from here to there. So I am working on the jacket. But yeah, I really didn't start stitching until the afternoon, and then it wasn't very much because by then I was kind of tired from all of the moving and shifting and doing all the other stuff we did. So that is all that I stitched on last week. Plans. This week's Harry Potter School of Magical Stitches and Literature. See, I can say it right. I don't have... I'm not going to do the homework. I'm just going to do the penalty stitches, which is 100 stitches on your last... If you have something in your WIP pile that's 5 months, you haven't stitched for 5 months, and I've decided that no, I'm just going to go ahead and stitch or the last thing on your WIP list, and Wisteria is the last thing on my WIP list. So I'm going to go ahead and stitch on Wisteria for the homework penalty stitches this time. So that is my plan. Plans for this week, I'm going to work on Lady of the Flag for the 1st and the 4th. I will be here. We're not going to do anything fancy on the 4th since we can't, there's no fireworks shooting off because of the fire. They've called that off, but you can't see fireworks anyway, so I don't know why people shoot off fireworks on the 4th of July here because it's too bright. So that is my plans. Shall we get on to the gifts? I had a friend of mine bought a piece of property, and on that property there was 2 trailers. There was a single wide and a double wide. In one of them, she found this. So I think that this is a table stand, and it has the split rail rods. Let's see, where is it? So you can see it. Well, anyway, it's got spinel rods. And it's so nice and heavy, and this helps you flip. I gotta loosen this up a little bit. Come on. There we go. So this helps you flip your work so that you can get to the back. Oh, that's tight too. So you use this handle to flip to the back, and then you use the handle. Woo! Ow, that was loud. To flip it back to the front, and then it adjusts to your size that you need. And I was thinking that you can put your beads in these holes here, so I'm going to use this when I bead when I'm sitting at a table. I think that will work really well. So I was very happy with that. I was so excited that she gave that to me. I was shocked and awed, and it was wonderful. And then as I was cleaning out my grandmother's things, I had forgotten that she had a huge box full of floss that she used, and she embroidered pillowcases. So there's all sorts of pinks and greens and blues and yellows and some whites. So there's some JP Coats in here, there's DMC in here, there's probably all sorts of other goodies, but I'm not going to separate those just yet. I'm going to leave them in the tin for a while. But yeah, a little tin from my grandmother. And I decided to try an order from Kitten Stitcher. She sent this great picture. It was very fast service. I got these last Thursday. So this is Secret Hauntings, the trilogy. And let's see here. Let me open this up. So I haven't even really opened it up. And this was a partial kit. This is by, these are designed by Ruth Sparrow, Cecilia Turner, Marsha Woolery, and Elizabeth Newland. So that's where that one is. It came with, I should look up the rest of these, see if I can find the rest of these. This one came with the fabric, which is 32 count natural Belfast by Wishel. And it comes with the little bat charm. So I'm going to be using the DMC conversions or whatever I can find in my stash, because it uses Weeks Dye Works and Gentle Arts. But I will just use what I have. So that was one. And since I decided not to make my pattern travel alone, I picked up Raise the Roof's Boo Scurry Yum. I just think that is so cute. And I'm just going to use my own floss. It does have DMC conversion on here, so I'll just find what I can find over here. I picked up a count, a 32 count, no, 36 count. Yeah, this is 36 count Murphy by Picture This Plus. So it's a pretty good. I'm hoping I can fit the Raise the Roof on here and Remember Me on there by Birds of the Feather. So if I can fit those two patterns onto this 36 count piece of fabric, I'll be happy. Isn't that pretty? I think that's so pretty. So I'm not sure. I'll probably start Remember Me first. So but yeah, this, like I said, it came in really quickly. I was very happy with the customer service. She sent this out. I ordered it on Sunday. She sent it out Monday, and I got it on Thursday. I wanted to make sure I got it out before StitchCon in case she was going to StitchCon, and I think she did. So that was the Kitten Stitcher, or Shakespeare's Peddler is her other name. But yeah, I was very happy with that, and I'll probably order from her again. She has a lot of prim and samplers. So if you're into prim and samplers, check out the Kitten Stitcher. So knitting, I forgot. The sweater that I thought I only had to knit panels for the underarms to attach, I'd already done that, and I was working on the collar. So since the little man let me knit, I was able to complete that sweater. And it is made out of cotton and linen, so it's 70% cotton and 30% linen, and I finished it last night, so I blocked it, and it's still wet because of the cotton content. So I will have to show you that next week if I remember. I am going to put it outside and let the breeze and the sunshine get that done. But anyway, looking around here, I don't see anything else that we can talk about. So I guess I hope you guys have a great week, a great stitchy week, and whatever you craft, I hope you craft it to your heart's content. Bye guys.